We are continuing our work with financial calculations. We will look at utilizing calculators. This is using the formula for compound interest. A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the NT. And I talked about when you put your power into your calculator, you need parentheses. Otherwise, your answer will be wrong. So practicing this problem, 8,647 times parenthesis 1 plus 0.065 divided by 4, parentheses to the power of, parentheses 4 times 8. If you don't want to worry about the parentheses, you could have just done this in your head and put the power of 32. It doesn't always work that way. Not always able to do that in your head. I get $14,483 and 0.827, so 83 cents. Okay, in this next set, we're talking about critical thinking and logical reasoning. Okay, so you are going to be given a problem and a procedure. It's wrong. Give me logical reasoning explaining what is wrong. So the first problem we have, Brad borrowed $5,000 for 8 months at an annual simple interest rate of 5%. How much did he pay in interest at the end of the term of the loan? So we're looking for interest and we're looking for simple interest. I equals PRT. Okay, so I equals principal's 5,000, rate is 5%, time is 8 years. There's the problem right there. This is 8 months, not 8 years. We need to use eight over 12 for months, for time. Because 8 months is 8/12 of a year. You can reduce that to 2/3. Okay, next example. Brad invested $6,000 for 3 years at an annual interest rate of 8% compounded quarterly. How much was his balance at the end of the term of the investment? Okay, so compounded. So the compound equation. So my balance, A, is equal to 6,000 is my principal, times 1 plus rate is 0.08 over compounded quarterly is 4 to the power of 3. There's my mistake. The power should be 3 years times 4. Should be years times n. In this case, 3 times 4. A retailer plans to sell merchandise for $80 and uses a % markup on selling price of 40%. Find the cost of the merchandise. So if X represents the cost of the merchandise, then X plus 40% equals 80. So cost plus 40% equals 80. What's wrong with that? 40% of what? Okay. So although this can be done a different way, their procedure is fine if they say X plus 40% as a decimal times X is equal to 80. Okay, next example. Okay, making connections. So you're not looking for what's wrong, you're explaining how you would solve. Mike invested $7,500 for 4 years at an annual interest rate of 6% compounded quarterly. How much interest did he earn? Find total amount owed by using the compound interest formula with P equals 7,500, T equal 4, R equal 0.06, and N equal 4. Then subtract P, 7,500, from this answer to find interest. Okay, an item with a listed price $54 is on sale and the advertised sale is 45% off. When the item did not sell, an additional 20% off was advertised. Find the final sale price of the item. Find discount of $54 at 45% off using any of the methods we've done so far: translation, box method, or proportion. Then subtract from 54 to find sale price. Okay, that's my initial sale price, but then it doesn't sell. Okay, so now we're going to do a 20% off. So find discount of sale price at 20% off using translation, box method, or proportion. Then subtract from initial sale price to find final sale price. Okay, the rest of this is doing just problem solving. We'll see if we can fit them all in one recording. Solve each of the following simple interest problems for the indicated variables. Round your answer to the nearest penny. So simple interest, I equals PRT. I, we already know I is 24.05 equals principal is 740 times R, we don't know, times T, which is 6 months. So remember 6 months, 6/12. 24.05 equals, I can simplify 740 times 6/12. I get 370 and solve for R by dividing by 370. R is 0.065, which is 6.5%. And then A is equal to principal plus interest. So A is equal to 740 plus 2405 $764.05. Okay, number 2. Principal equals 5,400. Rate is 7.5 and T is 250. I equals 5,400 times 0.075 times 250 out of 365. Okay, keep in mind, time always has to be represented as years. So they gave it to me as days, so that's the fraction 250 out of 365. So interest is $277.40 when I round it. Oops. And amount is 5,400 plus 277.40, $5,677.40. Okay, next one. Let's see, what am I supposed to solve for? A and I. All right. So P equals 5,600. R is 6%. Compounded daily, T equals 5. Okay, so it's compounded. So A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the NT. A equals 5,600. 1 plus R is 0.06 over, if it's daily, N is 365 to the power of 365 times 5. And you punch that into your calculator. A is $7,559 and 02 once I round it. So then I is equal to 7,559.02 minus 5,600. I is 1,950